Good afternoon, welcome to today's video. A lot's gone on in the last week. Most important news is I've had my wisdom tooth pulled out. Yeah, so I've had the wisdom tooth pulled Tuesday lunchtime. The advice is not to exercise for a good week, maybe 2, depending on how things go. I'm not really exercising, I'm just getting out at the moment. I've been cooped up at home for the last 3-4 days. It's driving me bonkers. Because I'm taking it nice and slow today, I decided to clean down and dust off the mountain bike, which has been sat in the garage for a few years now. Nothing special, but super comfy to ride. Or invest in some open shocks. One of these new fandangled earphones which everyone seems to be using at the moment, which is the vibration ones. Open Move, I think the model is. I think they were about 80 quid on the website. However, eBay had them for 55, brand new, so eBay wins. I'm undecided at the moment. I've got them on at the moment, they're only on background sort of tinty mode. I think these might be useful. I mean, I can hear everything going around, that's cool. It's that initial vibration you've got to get used to though. I think when you stop thinking about it, it's fine, but when you start concentrating on the vibration, it starts to really annoy. Again, I'm back at the Magic Bridge. This bridge seems to be a focal point for me of having illnesses. The last time I was here, I was just coming back from COVID, and then obviously the tooth started giving me jip. It was giving me jip the last time I was on a video, which would have been the last ride of Tiagra. Update on the Tiagra is, yeah, it's knackered. I think I'm going to just dump the whole group set and just go up to probably a 105. Yeah, so a couple of questions on the wisdom tooth. Questions I had. I did the YouTube. YouTube is brutal, by the way. If you Google wisdom tooth removal, oh my god, it's like a horror movie. If you're a bit squeamish, don't watch them. They are hideously painful, and yeah, I can still see it now. Horrid. Yeah, so the questions I had was, number one was, how quickly can I start drinking water? Which is instantly. You can drink, not really cold water, but you can drink lukewarm water, if that makes sense. Not freezing, but enough so it isn't going to hurt anything. And for me, my tooth was here, so I was drinking like that, sippy sip. Yeah, so for me, timescale is water is pretty much any time you want, as long as it's little and often, simple as that. Warm drinks, hot drinks are out of the question. The advice was 24 hours before you have a warm drink. If it's a warm drink, like a coffee or a tea, best to leave it for about 20 minutes till it's almost dead. And then, same as the water, just sip very, very cautiously to one side, or very delicately as you can. Okay, what about food? Well, pretty much from the time it got pulled, for literally 24 hours, nothing went in apart from water. It's not that you're hungry, it's just that you don't want to eat. Your appetite is just gone, you're in pain mode. Agony, yeah. So for me, it was it was fine on the first day. Day two, after 24 hours, it started kicking a little bit. I was worried that I needed to start eating to actually keep my energy levels up a little bit more. So I started with soup. Yeah, I went with boring, good old standards. I went with potato and leek, and basically just half a can into a little thing. 2 slices of bread without any butter. Soft bread, that is, very soft bread. Probably not the best you can do, but it was substance. Fitness next. Fitness, right? Fitness. A cloudy subject, fitness, because if you look on Google, you look on YouTube, you ask your dentist, you ask any sort of NHS website which has got medical information on how exercise and wisdom tooth go together, all of them say pretty much the standard universal thing: do not exercise within the first 24 hours. If you can help it, don't do it for any longer than that. Some websites go as far as a week, some people go as far as 2 weeks. Some people just don't put times on it. It depends on the tooth. There's so many complications what can happen with this wisdom tooth malarkey. Where was we? Yes, so gums. I'm led to believe, obviously, if you have stitches, it means the dentist doesn't think your gum's going to heal automatically by itself without any sort of help, so that's why the stitches go in. If you have stitches, I think that's worse. Recovery-wise, I think it's probably going to be longer. I may well be wrong on that. I didn't have stitches, so I'm thinking the dentist thought my gums were going to be fine, healing all by themselves, with just time and being very careful with how you treat them. There's this wonderful thing called dry socket. Oh, it's horrible. You Google it, you YouTube it. It is horror show. Essentially, it's like anything really. You get a wound, you get a scab, cut yourself, blood clot, scab, heals, job done. It's exactly the same for the mouth as well. It's been a really, really long while since I've been on the mountain bike. Most of the parts on it have been replaced. I mean, it hasn't even got disc brakes, this one. Crikey. We've still got... Yeah, I think I bought this... when did I buy it? 2016? 2017, maybe. No. I don't know. I think I probably bought it from Go Outdoors. Yeah, who'd have thought it? Although, yeah, this must be an early one because it's one of the last bikes with my my stickers. I bought them stickers with my name and the name on them. Bought from America. Must have been 2010, maybe even 2009. We bought them for the joggle I was going to do in well, it was originally 2010. That's when I was going to do it. I can't remember the reason why, but it didn't happen in 2010. It happened in 2011 instead. Jogger all the way from John O'Groats down to Land's End, solo. I think I did that in 10 days and about 12 hours, so 10 and a half days. And that was on, what was it on? That was a great bike. That was a Scott flat bar. So yeah, 27cc tyres. I think we did it on the Schwalbe Marathons, 28s. I can't remember what group set it was. Possibly a 105, possibly. Oh yeah, so getting back to injuries and recovery times. What sort of injuries have you had? And how long has it sort of took you out of the game? Especially on bike, especially when it comes to cycling events. I'm still toying with the idea of doing the Lincoln GP, putting it off for now. I don't want to overcommit myself, but yeah, getting at the same time, I don't want to miss out either. So I think, depending on how the rest of April and certainly the May goes, we'll be watching that quite closely. Crikey, we seem to be running low on battery already. I suppose in a way, fate laid a hand really, because we got the dreaded COVID, got over the dreaded COVID. We had a little bit of a spot there where I was just testing my fitness just to make sure I've got it still, building it up slowly, and then the tube kicked in. Hello Mr. 2, I'm here. So we had to eject that, and that's put me in a predicament where I am now. But on a plus side, I could have been away this week. I could have been in sunny Spain, or I could have been tried to, looking at the airports at the moment. Crikey, what on earth is going on there? I don't know. Getting away is getting a nightmare. So many people stuck trying to get their baggage. Yeah, that would have been an absolute kick in the balls. So, where do we cast our eyes again? Next, I suppose, well, in theory I'm back at work next week. It's a short week because I think we've got the 4-day weekend. We might be quite nicely lucky. The weather's going to be crap, it's a bank holiday, it has to be. And then it's the last push into May bank holiday then. Interesting. Thanks for joining me today. It's been great being out for the first time in a few days. It's just been rotten luck. The rotten luck really. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens next, but we'll just plod on as best we can. If you like what you see, please do click like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, which I have no idea when's it gonna be, so yeah, stay tuned.